On November 2020, Hurricanes Eta and Iota devastated the Central American coasts. In Guatemala, Honduras, and Nicaragua, hundreds were killed and thousands displaced. Billions of dollars of losses as the entire Atlantic coast suffered severe flooding, often catastrophically for low-income communities. The non-stop and devastating winds and rains of Eta and Iota destroyed bridges, damaged over 1,400 roads in the region, submerged the Honduran airport, and made lagoons out of entire cities in all countries. Climate change is already hurting and is bound to increase the frequency and severity of these storms. As you can see from this map, the entire Central American Atlantic coast is severely vulnerable to storms, hurricanes, and sea level rise. The communities that live along this coast, mostly low income, must adapt to survive. Luckily, there is a powerful carbon capture technology that can help mitigate the causes and consequences of these climate catastrophes, while helping local communities adapt to a warmer world and its consequences. That technology is bamboo. Bamboo is one of the most versatile and useful plants on Earth. With over 1,300 species, there are tens of thousands of known uses. Some of its varieties are known as the fastest growing plants on Earth. And believe me, it's true. It can grow on and help restore degraded lands, like those in flooded or saturated areas. It has enormous social, environmental, and economic potential. As the fastest growing timber-like plant, when sequestered in long-term products like buildings, bamboo becomes a formidable CO2 sink. At Casa, we use bamboo to build sustainable and beautiful constructions, from homes to schools to businesses, temples, and even shopping malls. In the 8 years since our founding, as a construction company, we have grown in love with this phenomenal building material. It is durable, resistant, flexible, lightweight, versatile, and beautiful. Its nature compels you to be creative with design and create beautiful structures that harmonize with bamboo's organic nature. We aim to powerfully impact the SDGs, and we know housing to be one of humanity's largest environmental footprints. And in Central America, it is a particularly severe deficit. At Casa, we closely monitor the environmental footprint of each of our homes. With over 80 projects built, we've provided over 11 million gallons of clean water capacity, 600,000 kilowatt hours of clean energy, and over 2,000 tons of CO2 captured and avoided through the construction alone. For that reason, we have become enamored with bamboo, a building material that you can grow yourself and that captures tons of carbon throughout its production. While we have been successful in building high-quality, sustainable homes for all income sectors, we believe that bamboo can also benefit those at the lowest levels of income and that also live in climate-vulnerable situations. This idea is what sparked collaboration between Casa, Dalberg, and other great partners in the Climate Smart Forest Economy program. Forests can provide up to 40% of the matrix of climate change solutions. It's not just about reforesting, but creating community economics that keep the forests productive, both socially and environmentally. Casa was selected as one of the breakthrough initiatives with our project of designing a do-it-yourself bamboo house for climate refugees and providing them with bamboo plantations. We aim for a massive dissemination of non-invasive bamboo plantations, accompanied with knowledge transfers to the communities who will benefit from them. This will have a profound effect on beneficiaries' resilience and climate change adaptation. Bamboo homes can be highly durable, beautiful, and affordable. Not to mention, they are built with a natural building material that is very quick to grow, constantly regenerating, and truly renewable. Through high quality and easy to understand manuals, videos, and tutorials, we will give people the means to grow and build their own home with little and simple skills or tools. Most wait for months or years in the shelter, hoping and waiting for donated construction materials, only to have the house flood again in a few years. It is a vicious cycle of misery. Bamboo could decimate this problem, offering people a fast growth, perennial, and high quality building material. Bamboo is an ideal and powerful economic and environmental tool. As the new culms grow very rapidly in the first couple of years of their life, they capture lots of carbon. Now, sustainable harvesting of bamboo involves cutting only the mature culms, an act that propels the mother plant to grow new children. So basically, the act of harvesting the economically valuable material is what compels the mother plant to stay healthy and keep producing new children, capturing ever thus more carbon from the atmosphere and continuing to benefit the community in a renewable and sustainable way. This is really amazing. Compare this to a single pine tree that can take 25 to 30 years to grow, and once you harvest it, it dies. In this case, as we use the plant sustainably, it motivates it to keep producing. It reaches maturity in 5 to 7 years, and every year keeps producing mature culms for many decades. Bamboo is really an economic and environmental powerhouse. Now, imagine if we apply this wonderful technology all along this coastline. In the highlighted region of the map, there are 13 million hectares and 3 million inhabitants, mostly poor. It is also very sparsely populated. If only 3% of land were given to bamboo, there would be an additional 309,000 hectares of bamboo, which would capture 30 million tons of CO2 per year. That amount is huge and equivalent to taking 6.5 million cars off the road, building 6,200 wind turbines, or burning 33 billion pounds of coal. The impact of this would be enormous, not just on the local communities, but also on the continent and for the world. If you want to help build massive resilience in Central America and help capture tons of carbon, get in touch with us and let's grow lots more bamboo.